Good morning, and I hope you've been well, and this is part 146 of the Pokemon Rejuvenation V13.5 Let's Play. Set mode, no items, so yeah. So before we do get started, I do want to go on a little rant and update you guys on some certain things that are going on. If you don't want to listen, that's fine. I think I should have a timestamp in the comment section below. If I do remember to do so, if I don't, I'll try not to be super lengthy with this one, maybe like 2-3 minutes, so yeah. Anyways, I want to apologize for the last 2 episodes on the channel. I know I've been sick for the past 2-3 days, on and off fevers, but I feel like on those episodes I've just been really long throughout the episodes, especially with some of them spoiler rants. I feel like I could have done better and worded it better and put more into them, honestly, looking back on some of them. And I know I overthink all sorts of different things. It's probably fine, but yeah, whenever I go back just to I guess proofread is the term I'll use, well, proof watch I guess I should say, to make sure all is fine with the recording. I don't know, I just feel like with some of those, especially the spoiler rants, I could have done better at them and said more, but yeah, I definitely haven't been feeling 100%, not just with being sick, but I know I've been traveling out to a few places. I got another trip coming up, and probably a few more along the line, and just plain and simply, I don't really get into specifics on life stuff, but a lot has been going on, and it's just one of those phases where life is just hitting you again and again and again and again and again and some more, and I'm over here can we pull back a little bit? And life is like, oh yeah, let me pull back, and then wham! It's just one of those, periods of time. But if there is something that I can, express to many people that may be going through some similar stuff, it can always be worse. It's just something that I've always told myself for quite a few years. I guess, for an example, how do I want to word it? I mean, you look around the world and whatnot, so many, bad things are going on, and I'm over here, going through this and that, and I always think about those kind of situations. I think about even the flooding in Texas. That kind of event, it breaks your heart, seeing all that kind of stuff, and again, all the other things that go on around the world. It sucks, it hurts, it's heart-wrenching, however you want to call it, word it. And I think to myself, that could be me. Voice crack there, by the way. But, that could be me. I could be in a way, 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 way worse situation. I should count my blessings and be thankful that I'm not in anything worse at this point. So, yeah. But I guess another thing I could always say, yeah, sure, it can always be worse, but it can always be better. There's always things that can be improved upon, done efficiently better, and yada yada yada. But yeah, I think I'll leave it at that. I just kind of wanted to express that I'm apologetic for that kind of thing with the last few episodes. I just haven't been 100% being sick-wise and with a lot of stuff going on, so yeah, I'm probably overthinking it, but it is what it is. I'll stop there. And I don't know if you could tell or not, I'm still blah. I'm recording this during the morning. Probably not the most wise thing, but yeah, I'm not going to work or anything like that today, but I do want to get some stuff around here done, so I thought let's just do a recording today and get this all situated here. Okay, so I believe on the last episode we went through that entire bro moment, learning certain things about Canon and Aaron, and I guess we're about to pull up on Angie. Now, before we do that, I want to think of a team. Now, I remember during the Intense Mode No Item series, I remember this battle surprisingly not being that difficult. But then again, I was using Aaron's team, not our team here. So probably gonna be a little bit different. So I don't know why, I kinda like having you, but with you being a grass type, I don't know how that's going to work. I think Kitty is fine. I think we'll probably take away Mimikyu. Let's get this guy away. I kind of want to build a different team, not revolving around like Blaziken. I want some different Pokemon. I got a comment, I think during like the Terrajuma arc, to be like, you ought to do something different. And you know what? If we're doing different, we don't need these two. Full new team. Something that I normally wouldn't do. I think Arcanine looks really nice. I'll keep the Breloom there for now. Mawile may not be a terrible idea. I'll keep that in mind. Nah, I don't think I want to use that. Heracross looks kind of fun. I don't know how well it would do though. Let's try a... Don't really have a fire type move. You know, I could... I probably have like Flamethrower or something to get rid of like Morning Sun. Ninetale... Nah. What do we got in here? You look kind of fun. Why not? I'm trying to remember the team though. It's like... Does she still have that wall rain? I think she has like a more Pico as well. I don't really know. You know what, screw it, why not? You look kind of fun. I feel like I'm saying a lot. You might not be bad. Kind of just Volt switch around, play around. You'd be kind of cool. I kind of like Scizor actually. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna be real, this is possibly one of the most stupid teams I've ever built. But it looks fun. Something new, something different. And I don't know if I'm being this way because of the day and NyQuil I've been on, but we're gonna have a good time with this. Okay, so I should check the natures. Adamant, adamant. Do I even have anything for speed? I don't want to lower my special. That's the thing. Let's see here. I think we want to be speedy or fast, whatever. Same thing with Porygon. What are you again? Are you defense? Yeah, you're defense. Let's try... That'd be kind of funny, why not? Be a little different. What's your nature? Sure, I'll give you careful as well. Why not? Why not? Right, I do a fire spin. Oh, you already have. Oh, wait. Wrong Pokemon. I'm thinking. What do I do? Flamethrower. Right. I'm pretty sure I have Flamethrower. I think I do. Actually, hold up. Yeah, I don't think we really need Lock On. Let's get a T-Wave. And sorry for spending so much time on this. Normally I would just pause, but I'm in a different mood right now. Plus I got a feeling this episode's not going to be super long. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I wonder what your fate will be in the end. It doesn't matter. Right, we've read this before. Before I go in, let me save one final time. Confront Angie. Wait, before you go in, Canon, I need to ask you something. Hey Angie. Hey Alexandra, Damien, Cera. Been a while. It's cold in here. Freezing, actually. My, look at this shameful display. I've studied both of you, the way you struggled along in my estate. To think even the champion herself would be so foolish to believe that she could run underneath my radar. I'm willing to agree with you there. Alex and Damien make a real head-first combo. Even with the title of champion, you're still human at the end of the day. Oh, what wisdom. Color me surprised. Don't be fooled, Lady Angie. She's a demon of trickery. A demon of trickery indeed. A human and her servant. What an eloquent pair. I am no mere servant. I am me. I belong to no one. Cera, the book, please. Yes, Lady Angie. Aaron, you are intelligent, ambitious, leader-like, and crafty, but you are also harsh. Darkness is in your heart, and anger inhibits your potential. Anyone can read a horoscope, lady. Stop embarrassing yourself and let's get on with this. You know why we're here, and it's not to tell me whether or not I'm going to find my true love today. You insolent enough. She's looking for nothing more than a fight. I will give her what she wants, but it'll hardly be a fight. For a moment. Are you ready to face a world reborn in ice, or will you cower in a corner waiting for everything to collapse around you? Aaron, forgive me. After everything we've been through, you traitor. The book does not lie, Aaron. He is cowardly as he is useless. That is the truth. I don't need him. I could do this on my own. Cera, you're in this as well. As you wish, Lady Angie. Be reborn. Pull up, Angie. I like the new sprite photo things at the end toward the beginning. I think those are new. I think so. I don't remember those during V13. Okay, Mamo, Rotom. Such a god-awful lead for me. Especially with that Arcanine with Mamo. Okay, let me show the team real quick. So we got ourselves a Hisuian Arcanine here. Breloom here. Volcarona. Solrock. Well, I guess a fusion of Solrock and Lunatone. Porygon. Scizor. I don't think... Because Mamo is what, base 80 speed? This might be the stupidest thing I've ever done. Well, that actually kind of sucked. I actually kind of want to redo that. Because that play actually seemed really decent. I feel like Head Smash would have OHKO'd it. I'm curious, would it or no? Bro. Wild. I'll still play it out. But that's kind of wild. Okay. Screw it. Come on, Porygon. Well. Okay. Hey, Angie, leave my Porygon alone. Get out of here. Oh, you have a Sash, come on. How could you do this to me? I like the Hyper Beam idea. I know Tri-Attack would have probably done the same, maybe. But still, Hyper Beam's more fun. Yeah, let's go into you. Wall Rain. I don't think this battle is actually going super terrible, but I really wish we didn't miss that Head Smash. I don't know, I really feel like Head Smash actually would have done a good amount to that Rotom without it, like, missing twice, you know? I guess we'll see. Let's try that again. Alright, second try here. I also realized I probably should have taught Scizor Roost. I think I forgot to do that. I'd probably get rid of, like, X-Scissor or something. Because, like, I feel like... Well, I guess I could get rid of, like, Pursuit, honestly. Pursuit's not a terrible move, but... I feel like the other one would be better. Okay, let's try this combo again. Yes, okay, so it does OHKO. You're put to sleep. More Pico. What are you again? Electric Dark? I guess I could Head Smash you, Mach Punch you. See, and that's the thing that sucks, is just like missing a move like that. Like, I really don't want to miss Head Smash, because like I know that's going to do a ton of damage. I know it is. But what's done is done. Let's get rid of you, go for Mach on you. That kind of sucked, but that's okay. I think. Porygon. Wall Rain? Ursaring. Okay. The two bears are on the field. I don't think I can really swords here. No, I want to have fun. That is so cringe, and you know it, Angie. Man, I'm getting really unlucky. Crit, miss on that, Head Smash earlier. I don't know if it really matters or not, but I kind of don't want to miss some of those moves, you know? Yeah, let's do that. I mean, the only play is Bullet and Rock Slide. You still have like one more Pokemon, don't you? No, you don't actually. Right. I can't really quiver. Giga Drain's the only one that makes... that did nothing. This is so stupid. I'm gonna do it. I think I can pull through, actually. Ah, so close. Yeah, I feel like with some of those misses that happen, yeah, no, we can win with this really odd team that I built. It's just actually landing the Head Smash, and I forgot what crit happened, but something critted me earlier and like OHKO'd me. We'll definitely try that again. This team could definitely win. Alright, third time's the charm. However that phrase goes. Okay, Rotom, Mammo. So, Head Smash, Spore, you're gone, you're asleep. More Picos on the field. Now, I mean, No, because like in this field, I believe ice, it lowers the fire type attack, so I think head smash is the only play that makes sense. This time, instead of going for like Mach Punch, let's just go for Seed Bomb here. That's fine. There we go. Let's go for the Ursa Ring, Seed Bomb again. Okay, that's a little... See, that's the thing that like sucks. Like, I know like the accuracy on it isn't the best. Because what is it, base like 80? So it's going to do that. But whenever it misses, it really causes some issues for me. Okay, regardless, you know what, it's just gonna be going anyways, so let's just give it one final hoorah. Okay. Air Tick. Scissor is the only play that makes sense. E-Speed, get rid of that. SD here. Okay. You make sense to me. I think this is fine. I mean, I could have gone for the offense, but let's get a little bit of a defense and special defense boost here. Why not? Ball ring. I guess Rock Slide BP is fine. Well, that was a waste. But we win. We win. Oh. Right. We don't win. Well. No. There's no way we don't outspeed this thing, right? Right, okay, we're fine, we're fine. Yeah, so... I don't know, because, like... Maybe during, like, the original, like, V13, this battle was a little bit more difficult. Maybe it was, I don't quite remember. But... without some of, like, the hacks on the first, like, two episodes... I'm sorry, my mind is all over the map. The first two, like, battles with, like, missing and getting crit quite a bit, then... You know... Maybe it would... What am I trying to say? Rewind. Refresh the brain. Cannot speak today. Restart the brain. Okay. V13, I feel like the battle was more difficult. And now, I feel like it's not as difficult. But to be fair... When I first did that battle, that was without doing like EV training and stuff like that. I'm talking about like the normal series. Intense mode, no items came around. I decided not to use the wish. And even then, I think that was honestly one of the more easier battles. And now doing this one here with such a random team, by the way, that somehow worked fine. It really wasn't that bad of a battle, honestly. I guess like the big thing though, to be fair, is her team is really just slow that packs a punch. There really isn't anything that's like fast. I don't know the speed of like more Pico. That thing might be quick, but it definitely wasn't enough for what we had here. But anyways, enough of me being dumb. Aaron defeated Faithful Servant Angie and Angie's right hand, Cera. This feeling is all too familiar. Is there hope left for us, Lady Angie? There. Now you two are finished. That's all you got? I don't even consider myself a trainer, but that was awful. Lady Angie? I've had enough of insolent beings unworthy of existing in this world. Sinners, like you, will be reborn in ice and pay for the atrocities you all have committed. You like to talk. Let's see how much you like it when... I can't read today. How much you like it while encased in eternal ice. Show them your true power, Lady Angie. Huh? Gotcha. What? Make a fool out of me? Cera, awaken once more? Huh, I'm free. You. Huh, I'm impressed, Canon. Your plan was clever. You're going to need a plan before we just waltz into Andy's domain. Malia told me about her encounter with her before. If we win, she won't just give in. Do you have any ideas? Remember those articles we found in Angie's office? It was about how Angie had to destroy some of the ice product she made for some company. Using that information, we can confirm that Angie can get rid of her own ice. We have to somehow make it so Angie defrosts Damien Alexander herself. In that case, leave it to me. I believe I could trick Angie into doing so. Servants come with the ability to warp their masters and assign caretakers. I can also bring things with me. When I do it, we're going to take advantage of this. Now, if you're kind of confused by that, pretty much before you confront Angie, Canon wanted to talk to Aaron about a few things, and within that one area, they decided to talk about that. Having Angie free Cera was our win condition. All we need now is Angie to go. I've had enough of this. Berserk. Aaron, this is the last phase of our plan. While Angie is berserk, we cannot predict what she'll do. Please be careful. Damien, do you think you could... What's going on? That was quite easy to do. Once she's like this, she becomes reckless. I'll show you, reckless. For a moment. It's over. Let's take her down. Post haste. It's not personal, Angie, but that was for traumatizing my sister. What do we do with her now? I know she's caused trouble, but she was once a faithful disciple of Lady Nimra. What happened to her that made her this way? No one knows what happened during the battle in Hiyoshi, but only disciple Hazuki was found after it. Well, in any case, we can't just leave her here. She's calm now, but once she wakes up, I'm sure she'll bound to go on another rampage. This feeling. Here? Aaron, what's going on? There, Angie's body. Angie? No, that's not Angie. No way. Leave, 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 leave. Essence, essence, essence. Essence? Everyone, stay back. Aaron? Aaron, are you okay? Aaron, please say something. What just happened? You blacked out after that shadow appeared. Actually, I think we all blacked out at some point. When we came to, Angie was gone, Cera too. I've never seen anything like that in my entire life. It was so horrifying. The vibe it gave was just so dark. That shadow was Vitus Theolia. What? Or, I don't know. It felt like him. His presence. I'd know it anywhere. But also it felt like it wasn't him at the same time. I don't know who this Vitus Theolia is, but that shadow left behind some residue. I managed to gather some of it and put it into a container. We can analyze it back at the base. Good to know. Anyway, we should actually do what we came here for. Remember, finding the diamond component? Right. I'm surprised you two didn't find it yet after being all along in that castle. All along in the castle. I feel like that's meant to say all alone in the castle. Then again, I suck at English, so being all along in the castle. Don't give me that. We have been all around this castle. We had to find a... Like, okay, it's just like, I'm not doing this. I'm just gonna go get it. We had to find a way to free you two from that wretched ice, but maybe we should have left you as a sculpture if that's the things Kenan and I get. Kenan was the one who got us frozen in the first place. Friends, please settle down. It all worked out, right? While you all were bickering about nonsense, I decided to take a look around and behold progress. What will we do without you? Now, I guess we can't leave there. Before I... Well, I guess before, let me... I do want to do like a slight spoiler rant, but we'll go through this first, actually. Well... I don't think much else really is like said here. Yeah, you know, yeah, spoiler rant. If you don't want to listen, that's totally fine. Go to the comment section below. Kinda heavy spoilers. I'll try not to be super lengthy with this one. No promises, so yeah. Okay, we are in spoiler territory. If you don't want to listen one final time, comment section below. Timestamp there. Skip ahead. Yeah. Okay. So the shadow figure that emerged from Angie, right? It's interesting how Aaron is like, I know this feeling, I know the atmosphere, I know that dark, hatred, evil, like, feeling. That's Vitus. At least, it feels like him. I can't tell whether it is or isn't. And that goes back to the drone thing, for an example. It goes back to the Gira thing, for an example. Even Hazuki, for an example. I'll even throw in Angie, you know. I believe in some way, shape, and form, the actual Vitus is somewhere. I think I brought up in the last episode, whether he's in a weakened state or not, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Let's just go with the idea that he's somewhere out there. In another plane of existence. Wherever, doesn't matter. I don't know where he's at. When all of that went down, the battle at Hiyoshi, the situations with like Marionette and yada yada yada, I believe in some way, shape, and form he's like, okay, some things are happening, and to ensure that I'm not 100% out for whatever stupid reason, a part of my essence is within Angie. That's why she's all corrupt. Go to Gira. Same thing with him. Indrid, or well, Vitus Indrid, tomato, took him under his wing, found him as a baby, grew him up, and taught him all sorts of things. They live with Narcissa. And I believe a part of him is within Gira. Go to, again, at the very end of this, you know, chapter, you know, being chapter 13, go to the battle with you and Gira at the end before you battle Saki. He gets mad about it. He's like, I should be mad. I should be angry at you. But this rage that I once felt, it's gone. Ever since that event at Valor Mountain when I blew up to a bunch of pieces. Like that anger, that hate, that yada yada for you and everything, it's gone. I don't know where it went. I'm trying to reignite that fire. And I thought that battling you would do that, but it didn't. And because of him blowing up, that black ghost-like figure that was around him, it's gone. Go even to like that battle, you notice that it's not there anymore. It's gone. With Angie, yeah, they defeated her, but that essence thing that emerged from her was like leave, essence, and then they're gone. They didn't fully drive out that evil force that was within her. Unlike, you know, what happened to Gira, where his actually is gone. Angie still has it. Go back to chapter 13.5, where Angie, you know, does that one thing to, oh goodness, Alice again, and tries to mold her back into her original purpose, the unknown dimension. Keep them all in there, don't let them out. Because Indred knows if the archetype, you know, is out there again, and they all merge, and Arceus is like, oh my god, where is he? Where's Vitus? The one that did this, where? And that would cause so many issues for Vitus if that thing starts like roaming around looking for him and whatnot, because he knows he can't win against that. He knows he couldn't, so he's still trying to make these attempts to do this and that, but so far it hasn't really worked yet. But so far, he's still chilling, he's still fine. Now again, whether he is the Yveltal or not, I don't know. I'm 50-50 that he is the Yveltal, similar to how Griselda transformed back into Giratina. You see the scene where Spacia and Tempa revert to Dialga and Palkia during the end of V13.5 with that whole battle and shenanigans. And probably like other legends like Groudon, Kyogre, Rayquaza. Go to the third layer that we're about to get into soon, about a girl being named Lunala. Somebody fit the role and was willing to be the moon. It was a perfect match, whoever that, you know, man or woman was that was doing that. So you can see and tell that a lot of people, you know, I would assume during like the Great Pokemon War, with all that kind of stuff, reverted back to their Pokemon form potentially. Maybe not. Maybe they always stayed as their Pokemon form when Varia created all of this. I don't know, but that's not important right now. Going back to the Yveltal thing, again, I'm 50-50. He could just be like a normal guy out there with a ton of power, you know, sitting in some sort of, you know, dimension. Go to the the fourth chapter, where he's trying to unlock the Den of Souls, where he can truly be immortal. Nothing can get to him, nothing can stop him. He's just chilling. He's safe, he's fine. Whether he's there or not, that I don't know. But yeah, whether he is there and is not there, or in his human form somewhere, I don't know. Could he be the Yveltal? Yes, but again, I go to the third chapter, and I think some longtime viewers like brought up as well that I think they said like they believe that he is out there and not the Yveltal, which again, possible, very possible. Even the book, going down to that dive spot in the Heliojack factory, you see where it says he uses this to spy. He watches everything. It's almost as if the Yveltal is like a drone in a sense, you know? I don't know. It's just something that's really intriguing and interesting, thinking about that essence. And even like the one chapter, like you see that if you miss a scene, that's fine, but there's a scene with you, Malia, Venom going through the whole Angie Manor thing, or the church, whatever it was. No, church. This is the manor, that was the church. But you go in there and there's like this like room area where it shows where Indred and Angie are like standing face to face. Indred like walks into her, and that's what creates, you know, Angie, the one that you see today, being all, voice correct there, being all evil and corrupted. So yeah, you see how that happened, but it's not like all of Indred is now within like Angie. For an example, I believe, like, again, something happened to Indred, whether like he got weakened or injured and spread himself apart to different things, just so if one thing dies, he still has another to revert back to. If it's something like that, possible. Maybe it's just a thing that he is like full power and he's just that careful of a man that he's like, if something happened to me at like 100-something%, I need a backup plan just in case. Mizuki can be a target, Angie can be a target, Gira, and who knows what other characters. I even go and play around with the idea that maybe Madame X is a victim to that as well, with how she's always so mad, angry, evil, and all that kind of stuff. It's possible. I would at least say that it's possible. I think we'll leave the spoiler rant up there. So, yeah. Okay, we are out of spoiler territory. Sorry, I'm just writing it down in my notes. Okay. Huh, would you look at that? Is that the diamond component? I believe it is. After all that work, we finally got it. This thing looks heavy. Damien, Alexandra, one of you is carrying this back to the ship. Cannon and I have done enough carrying for the day. I guess it's only fair. Yeah. If that'll get you to stop roasting us over spoiled milk, then fine. I'll carry the component. Damien retrieved the diamond component. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I missed the desert. Let's go home. Let's. Oh, that's the Rotom phone going off. Looks like it's from Malia and the crew. Yeah, what's up, Malia? Uh-huh. Yes, but... What? This is... Just stay put, we'll make our way up there immediately. Is something going on? Is something wrong? We need to make our way to Goldenwood Forest now. What? That's so far from here. It'll take days before we can make it there by ship. Mega Latios and Latios could probably make the trip there in a few hours. Fine, Cannon and I will take the ship back to Sashila, but you two... Oh no. Yes, I would like to save. Diamond route completed. I like how we're just chilling here. Okay. So I think with that being said and done, that'll be it for today's episode. Next episode, we'll get into the Pearl route and go through all of that shenanigans with Venom, Ren, and Malia. So yeah. With that being said and done, that'll be it for today's episode. I love you guys. Please take care of yourselves out there. Drink you some water. Get some exercise, clean your room, do something productive, say hi to an old friend or family member, something of the sort. Just take care out there. Love you guys, and good morning.